Thanks Meter for sponsoring this video. This guy is my nemesis, and if you're not careful, he will put a price of a house in the bill. And the worst of all his offenses is the golden steak, charging from $2,500 up to $10,000 a steak. It's a complete scam. Today, I'm gonna school Salt Bae on making the right type of golden steak, as it will actually make the steak better, and it's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg. I'm gonna be doing a few variations so you know which one is best for you. Enough talking and let's begin. And everything starts off with this: egg yolks. It is used throughout Japanese cuisine all over, and for good reason. The best combination to go along with meats, especially steaks. Now we're going to be curing all of them. Here are my top variations that you can use. The first one is the traditional method. You add 50% of salt and 50% of sugar. Mix everything well, lay down your egg yolks, and cover the whole thing with the same exact mix. Then you want to let it cure in your refrigerator for 7 days. The next variation might come as a complete surprise to you, because usually you do not combine honey and meats together. I've done some insane experiments dry aging with it, and the results were quite shocking. If you've never had a honey cured yolk before, you don't know what you're missing. You're going to be seeing real shortly how surprising this actually is, because once this is done, you gotta cover it up and let it cure it for 7 days. Now this next one is a complete experiment. I've never done this before, and I have no idea what's about to happen. But recently, I made a video that went really well, because I used squid ink on meats, and it turned out fantastic. Hopefully this is gonna do the same exact thing for this egg yolk. There's one thing squid ink has, that would be umami. So hopefully this one will cure nicely, as I'm super excited to find out how it's gonna taste. Next one, it's not going to be surprising to you at all, because I love this ingredient. I have done so many crazy experiments with it, and MSG has always been proven to be the best. So it just makes total sense to cure the egg yolk in MSG, because once everything is fully covered, into the refrigerator, it also goes for 7 days. Once the time was up, I immediately went in for the MSG. Check out how it absorbed all of the moisture. But most importantly, take a look at this. MSG cured egg yolk. The amount of flavor and richness that this will bring to a steak is just on another level. But we're not done yet, as now we have to remove the MSG. For that, giving it a nice rinse of water is the key. There's still one more step left, but I wanted to check the other ones first. And take a look at the honey. This cures the egg yolk perfectly. I mean, take a look at it. At least to me, the most surprising factor is the shape that it makes. It actually cures little by little, making it slightly oval. For this one though, there's no need to wash it with water. But the very next one was totally surprising. Since squid ink is quite salty, I was hoping that it would cure perfectly. You can clearly see that this did not work out as well as I wanted. There are not enough properties in the squid ink in order to cure the whole thing. Even though some parts were cured, it was not the best outcome. But I came this far, I want to at least give it a try to see if it's worth it. Lastly, we have our control, which you might already know that this is fantastic. And again, to finish it off, just run it under cold water and remove all of the salt and sugar mix. As once it's done, take a look. You can clearly see the huge variations between them. But there's one more step that is quite critical, and that is to put it in the oven for 1 hour to dry out. And as that was happening, it was perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. And I can guarantee you've never had this combination. Let me show you. The first thing to do is to peel up some sweet potatoes. Once that's done, cut them in round pieces and let it boil until it's nice and soft. And as that was happening, you want to go ahead and add the meat. And for this one, we're going to be going all the way to Italy using guanciale. If you take a closer look, it almost reminds me of Wagyu. That's how good it is. And I like to chop it in small strips because the key here is to make sure you render a good amount of fat. That is liquid gold. And the worst thing you want to do is to put this on high. You want to cook it nice and slow because trust me, none of the fat is gonna go to waste. And as the guanciale is cooking, the mashed potatoes were fully done. Then you definitely want to run them through a ricer, making it as smooth as possible. Because now, to finish up this mashed potato, you want to add a good amount of the guanciale fat right on the pan, followed by some garlic, shallots, and cook it up for a little bit. For some extra creaminess, I threw in some butter. Then I kept it under low heat and mixed everything well, and immediately went in with the sweet potato. Mixed it a little bit more, and this is now ready. Another thing that was ready was the guanciale. I saved what was left of the beautiful fat. And in the end, I was left with this. Guanciale heaven. Crispy, chewy, and the flavor is just insane. So now, after chopping it up in small pieces, I add that in with the sweet potato mix, followed by tiny pieces of cream cheese, a generous amount of green onions, salt, and black pepper. pepper. Mixed everything well until everything was fully combined. Then I added to a baking dish. To take this to a whole nother level, I made some crevices so that we can fill that in. Starting first with a good amount of butter, followed by little blocks of cream cheese, a generous amount of mozzarella cheese, and into the broiler it goes under low setting. And after about 5 minutes, I took it off, added some Parmigiano Reggiano right on top, followed by a generous amount of guanciale, and for some color and flavor, a tiny bit of chives. Now this is today's side dish, and I can guarantee you one thing, it is going to be delicious. But most importantly, it should pair perfectly with our steaks. Talking about that, for today's cook, I decided to go with these 3 beautiful New York strip. They are choice grade, 1.5 inches thick, and perfect for today's experiment. I kept the seasoning real simple, only a good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. And let me remind you about today's experiment. By this time, the egg yolks were ready. The dehydrator definitely did its job, but they still need to be refrigerated so that it can become even more solid. So into the refrigerator they go, as the only thing left to do now is to go ahead and cook these beautiful steaks. First, I'll be putting a nice wonderful sear. Once that's done, I'll be cooking them in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And for that, I'm going to be using my wireless thermometers. Because now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to cook some beautiful steaks. So let's do it. Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Meter. After a decade of cooking steaks on YouTube, I have been given many nicknames. The Godfather of Steaks, the OG Steak Master, and Tom Cruise without the hair. I like that one better. But the number one question I always get asked is, how can I cook the perfect steak? Well, the answer is very simple, you see. Use a meat thermometer. That is the only way you can get consistent results in the kitchen. And the Meter 2 Plus is what I use to get that medium rare juicy steak every time. This sleek silver probe hides their state-of-the-art technology. The Meter 2 Plus has 5 internal sensors to ensure an accurate reading. It has wireless technology so you can check those temps anywhere, as well as being resistant to direct heat up to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit and totally waterproof. So no matter if you're cooking with hot blazing charcoal or deep frying something, this probe will not let you down. And with Father's Day coming up, a Meter thermometer is the perfect gift. Meter is even having a Father's Day site-wide sale. Get up to 30% off on Meter Block, the Meter Plus, and the original Meter. So what are you waiting for? Go check out Meter on the link in the description below. Thanks Meter for sponsoring this video, but now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful steak with a nice side dish. What do you guys think, gentlemen?
It's hard to say, Google. Every time we start a video, you always got some crazy stuff on the table, but not only do we have some egg yolk.
Yeah, you already know. You already know.
Bro, if you guys haven't tried that, that is freaking good.
And I noticed that we have 4 of them, so they're gonna be completely different from each other. And then I got a side dish right here. I really wanna know your opinion on this one, but I think we gotta begin here.
Okay, why are they different colors, man?
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out. I wanna know. I'm not telling you nothing. All right, let's go, dig in. So, enough talking, let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't even put on my fork yet.
Damn, David.
Dang.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Come on, baby.
Besides salt, I think that's one of the best things you can put on a steak.
And it's so simple, too. You just put a little bit on top, and it completely transforms that beefiness. Choked on it, cured egg. That steak didn't want me to finish the description.
I'll finish that for you. You know me, I love cured egg yolk. Really rounds out that taste of the beefiness and the saltiness that you get from the beef, but it rounds it out perfectly with that little bit of like MSG oomph to it.
That's our control. Now I'm wondering if it's gonna go up from here or down. You guys ready for the next one?
Are the steaks different or just the egg yolk?
The egg yolk is different.
Got it.
Not the steaks. They're all the same steaks.
Yeah, I can tell. It looks like you charred it. There's a little bit of black on there.
Yeah, there is.
This thing smells a little bit off too. This
does?
this does not have a very appetizing smell.
Oh, that's not a good thing to start with. Are you serious?
It smells like fishy.
Hey, you must have that dog nose because I can't smell anything.
And you guys for real?
Yeah, I don't smell
Quiet, quiet.
fly season.
Oh,
See you later,
damn.
nerd.
See you later. Oh, came back for more. You might be right, you might be wrong. We're gonna find out right now. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, that's weird.
Is it me or is it way more salty?
Yeah, that steak is freaking delicious. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really liking this last egg yolk too much.
You not like this
No,
egg yolk?
the first steak we tried was better, I think.
I didn't smell it, but I did get a little bit of that fishiness. Definitely not char that I'm tasting.
Surprisingly, it's not very pleasant. I don't like it. You guys like it? Say it like it is.
Tastes like shit.
100% agree. And I think that was so bad that we should wash our mouth with some side dish. What do you guys think?
Yep.
I agree.
Let's give it a go. Enough talking. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I want to know what you guys think because I'm in heaven right now, everybody. Wow.
Damn.
This is sweet and savory at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if that's bacon or what it is, but it adds such a fattiness to the sweet potato that makes it really nice to eat. What is that? This is not a marshmallow. That's like,
It's cream cheese.
it's fantastic.
I'm in pure bliss right now. I love some sweet potatoes, and the fact that you have that, like, I don't know what that is. It tastes kind of like salt pork.
Yeah.
You ever had salt
It's
pork?
guanciale, by the way.
No, I don't even know what that is.
I hate when people say that guanciale and bacon is the same thing. It's not the. Is it the same thing?
Kind of tastes like salt pork to me.
Salt pork. Okay, how about you?
I like this a lot more because it's not like as crispy as bacon. This actually has some meat on it. And I think on this side dish, it's perfect.
Can we go for the next one, please?
I would love to.
I'm
Buddha.
excited for the next one. I'm telling you, the most excited I am is about the last two. So this is going to be either really good or really, really bad. Let's try. Go, dig in. Oh,
Get 'em.
mother.
Oh, now he's back.
Two.
Not on top of the steak.
The newest Google Foods video, Catch and Cook, Fly Edition.
Well, we're about to find out how it's going to taste. Enough talking. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
That's very good.
That is phenomenal.
it's so different. The sweetness with that, like, char taste from the steaks. I thought that would be weird, but
Yeah.
really good.
I can't believe it works so well.
That is not what I was expecting, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Very good.
Very delicious. I absolutely love that one, and I cannot wait for the last one. Are you guys ready?
Let's go for it.
All right, let's go. Dig in, please. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
How do you make an egg yolk more egg yolk? 'Cause that's exactly what it tastes like. Whatever the umami that you get from the egg yolk feels so amplified.
That is so good, everybody.
I don't know what to say other than I'm blown away.
Is that your winner?
That is fantastic. Hands down, yes, my winner.
Which one? How about you? Is that your winner too?
I don't think so. I gotta say the third one's my winner.
The third one. Wow. You know what? Those are my two favorites as well. By the way, as you guys know, these are just cured egg yolks. We have the control. This one, you said it was fishy because it was squid ink. And then the second one is honey. That's why you felt that sweetness. And the very last one, the king of flavor, MSG.
Oh my God.
But those are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always on the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. Go cure some egg yolks, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.